Marv Marinovich raised Todd Marinovich, or at least he raised him as a football player. He didn't do well as a parent. And Todd, of course, has had his issues, and he's discussed those on this program. Is Serena and Venus Williams' father, Richard Williams, a bad parent? I believe they were homeschooled. How did they work out? Those are two great women and great tennis players, maybe the greatest tennis player of all time, but considered two great women. He was that way, controlling. They were going to be great. I'm raising them to be tennis players. I don't know if LaVar Ball is going to raise the equivalent of the Williams sisters in basketball, but I think by all accounts, Lonzo Ball seems like a well-adjusted, good kid. I don't hear anything out of him. There's no drama attached to him. It's all with his dad. I don't want to tell you how to parent, and I'm not going to. And if he wants to home raise his kid, homeschool, it can be a good thing. You know, I know that here's the problem I've had is it feels like when things don't go his way that he takes his ball and goes home. If the officials aren't calling, you know, the game correctly in his mind, I'm going to take my team off the court. The new basketball coach at Chino Hills, he doesn't get along with because the new coach says, you know, gone are the days where you're putting up 50 shots in a game. No. Okay. So dad says, I'm going to take you out. You're not going to play for him, and we'll find, you know, good street ball to play, and I'm going to have you at home. I don't know if it makes him a bad parent. The only thing that bothers me is it feels like he quits things when they don't go his way. Hey, this coach says you're not going to shoot 50. I watched him play. I've watched him play probably 7 games, entire games. And there are times when you go, it was embarrassing. I mean, it wasn't basketball. Watching them in the playoffs last year, like just putting up these crazy shots. Now, does he have talent? Could he be the best out of the 3? Maybe. I mean, I thought that when I saw him his freshman year in high school. He has a lot of talent. He's fun. I just think he has no concept of, hey, how about I get 15 shots here? Maybe 20 shots. But he'd take 50. And, yeah, he scored 92 points, didn't play any defense. But, you know, if he wants to bring him home and let him play basketball and view him, why don't I market him before somebody else, Nike or Adidas markets him, or UCLA markets him? I mean, this is what he's doing. He's saying, I got his best interest here. But, you know, it feels like he's done okay with these kids. LeAngelo, his other son at UCLA, haven't heard anything about him and in a negative way. I mean, his dad is doing what he thinks is best for his kids, and they're his kids. But the only thing that I would caution him is you can't take your ball and go home the rest of your life with these kids. They have to understand you fight through something. You work through something, not, hey, you know, this is unjust. I'm taking my kids and we're going home. That, to me, was embarrassing what he did. Yeah, Paul.
It feels kind of like LaVar Ball is the 21st century sports dad. I'm going to control my kids before you control my kids. A college coach, college marketing, who's going to sell. Everyone's going to make money off my kid. I'm going to make my family make the money off my kid and do it first, get way ahead of you. And, you know, Tim Tebow was homeschooled. Lots of Olympic athletes are homeschooled because they control their training and control the hours that they practice.
I think people just don't like him. They look at him as, you know, a Don King type that I'm going to stir it up. I'm going to market my kids.
Look at me, look at me.
Yes, yeah, and make it about him. But the kids seem well adjusted, but, you know, from the outside looking in. But if he wants to homeschool his kid and let him play basketball, you know, pick up games, you know, fine. It's weird how we worry about basketball players, that we're so concerned about their future. No other sport are we as concerned as we are with our basketball players, you know, going into college for 1 year, or, you know, one and done. But any other sport, they do it all the time. But some reason, we get so possessed with that.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.